Alright, round one. Wish our opponent good luck. I've been messing around a little bit with that burn deck in Standard. They call it Boros Burn. I call it Burn Notice because I think it's a cooler name than Boros Burn. But I've been playing just in some 2-mans and some 8-mans, and people are really, like, not happy most of the time in life in general. Anyway, just be happier, people. That's all I'm trying to say. This hand is really good if we draw a mountain, so I'm going to keep it. Especially, we do have a 2 drop. I don't really want to play a Baleful Eidolon as a 2, but we can if we need to. But if we hit a mountain, we might be in pretty good shape, so let's see what happens. We have 7. I think we went 10-7. When you open a hand like this, you kind of wish you went 9-8, but you know, whatevs. We are on the draw as well. We got a couple draws to get there. Nope, that is not it. Alright, that's a problem. Let's run out of Flesh Mad Steed. I mean, could have done either of these guys also, but I figured this guy's better as a Minotaur later in the game for us. I have to try to block if he attacks here, so that's probably good for me. No bestow. Alright, definitely could use not a swamp at this point in time. I mean, if we attack, he just takes it, and then I have to not do anything, really. So we're just going to go ahead and pass. That's not ideal with the deck that's trying to be very aggressive, but at this point I would have rather that have been, if I played turn 1 this, I would swing. But, alright, well now we're probably in trouble. Phalanx Leader's too good. Seriously. I'm not really sure how the Phalanx Leader came pick 4 on pack 3. Does not make sense to me. So I guess at this point, I should have played a Baleful Eidolon. I guess I didn't really think that out super well. Baleful Eidolon there would have been a much better choice. Again, not going to really matter if we never hit a mountain. So we're just going to cast the Baleful Eidolon. I can't really sit around waiting. And we're going to swing back. We're going to snap block the Phalanx Leader if it attacks, but if it does, we're certainly, God's willing, in trouble or something anyway. Yeah, alright. Well, things are going pretty terribly here for us. This is why people draft blue-white. It was a little risky keeping a hand with no mountains, but again we had 7 of them to draw into, so apparently 7 is not enough. Alright, so we have to attack with the Fellhide Brawler because we just can't block anyway. And we have to just sit back and hope that, well, I don't know what we have to hope. We can't win this game. So it's not that's not good, really. Pretty terrible, I would say. I mean, if he attacks with both here, it's hard to know what to do. I mean, here's the thing: if I double block, he almost certainly has a trick to just blow me out. But if I just chump block both ways, I have 0 chance of winning, so there's no way he doesn't have a trick for us to lose, but I have no choice anyway. Oh, alright, well, there you go. So, draw a mountain, and maybe we have no chance, but a mountain lets us play a fanatic, and both our guys can block. Hey, look at that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here, so that's the play. Like, let's say there's a 1% chance maybe we come back and win this game. Any kind of Grip Tide or Voyage's End or really anything, and we're just done for. Alright, well, again, have to block, so it's an easy decision. Alright. Although if he had a way to target that, we probably would be dead already. Gain 2. Ugh. Gain 2, go to 3. Gain 2, go to 3 is not gonna do it. So we are looking down exactly 3. Ugh. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Cannot cast this. Can cast this, but doesn't do anything. That definitely doesn't do anything. And gain 2, go to 3. Lose to either one of those guys. Okay. So we might have had a chance there if we had drawn a mountain at some point earlier. I mean, Portent of Betrayal, he's got some guys maybe worth portenting, but I don't know about that. Let's see. Freakus Cure would have been super legit if we could have cast that early. Is anything in here particularly terrible? I mean, I don't know any of it's horrible, it's just not that amazing. His deck, I mean, it looked pretty solid. I mean, again, everyone likes to draft blue-white, heroic, and if you can force your way into it or get past lots of stuff, then you can make a pretty okay deck. But let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want any of this stuff. I think I just need to draw better. So we'll go to game 2 and hopefully it goes a little better. Alright, we will play first. Well, that'll teach me for complaining. I think I'm going to keep it. Obviously it's super risky, but I do have a 2-drop and a 3-drop, and anything I draw I can play. So let's go for it. Definitely not the most ideal of hands, but alright, that's okay, I suppose. I will go ahead and attack right into that. Alright, that works for me. I would have traded there because I'm trying to be aggressive anyway, but alright. Okie dokie. So now the question is, do we want to bestow this onto this guy and make him a whopping 3/4, or do we not want to do that? That is the question. I mean, he does put pressure on that way. And I do have a Boon of Erebos backup for him. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. Again, this may be wrong, maybe being too aggressive, but it's fine by me. And we're going to attack with both because we're trying to make it so that he has trouble double blocking this guy. So if he wants to trade the Snarecaster, that's fine for the seed. He does not. Alright, well next turn we have Boon of Erebos backup for this guy if he stays alive. We did see Excoriate going around, so I mean he could pick this guy off, but looks like he just wants to race here. Fair enough. Alright. It's kind of annoying, but I guess we got our 2 damage out of it. Don't think he can attack here. I would welcome an attack here, but I don't think he can attack here. Yeah. Alright, now I can stop drawing lands. That would be totally fine. So the question is, do you attack with everything, and then you have a Boon of Erebos, and if he wants to trade, I mean he trades across the board, and I think that that's what we're going to do. He's clearly got plays if he draws Island, or maybe even Plains. It's not like I love using Boon of Erebos to keep a 2/3 alive, but being that I don't have any action going, I just kind of feel like maybe I gotta do that. Again, could be wrong. Not this didn't turn out the way I really wanted it to. And an aggressive deck is sweet and all, but a whole bunch of 2/2s and 2/3s that don't do much isn't that amazing. Okay. Again, I don't think he can attack here. That's the problem when you keep a 5-lander is, you know, you draw 3 lands and you have no gas. So, here are the options. Attack with both, knowing that he wants to keep this guy alive to swing in with a whole bunch of flying humans. He can double block, and I can only get one of them, but that does take care of a favorite hoplite, and I mean if he wants to trade somewhere he can while keeping pressure on. Or I pass, which doesn't seem great either. Frankly, it seems bad either way, but I'm on a 3-turn clock if I do nothing. And, I mean, obviously if he swings then he's on a 2-turn clock, but I think I actually want to attack here. If he wants to block, then he has to, I mean, I think I have to keep the pressure on. Obviously if he draws land, we're in trouble. I think I think making him trade off his guys for mine is better here, because I don't really want to be looking down a Cavalry Pegasus and a whole bunch of flying guys. I don't really want to be looking down an empty board with 8 lands either. But, okay. So, we'll play one more land here. The 4th Plains is probably problematic. Sun Bond. I don't even know what this card does. Whenever you gain life, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. Okay. That's probably just a way to trigger this. Maybe there's a way to gain life. I guess he's got a Laguna Band and a Ray of Dissolution. I assume the attacks stop now. Oh, or not. I would not expect that guy to attack here. That's pretty gutsy attack, I would say. He must have plans. My plans do not involve drawing every land in my deck, but the best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. Alright, not really sure about that, but it's probably not going to matter. Yep. I still don't think Sunbond is a good card, but I guess here, on turn 27, when I've drawn nothing but lands, alright, well I think it's pretty clear what I gotta do here is just suit up. Actually, let's do it this way so it looks like maybe we have something. And yeah, we can't attack. So things are looking bad for Team Us, especially with this. Jesus, how many Ray of Dissolution do you want to main deck? I've got like 3 enchantments maybe? Alright, well this looks like it's going to be a one and done for us. If you see anything I could have done differently other than not draw a million lands, please let me know. This guy is not going to do a whole lot of work for me right now, and we're dead on board. So let me know, did I draft badly? Did I read signals poorly? Did I play badly? Let me know what you think. Obviously, sometimes you just lose. Your drafts don't go your way, or your draws don't go your way. I did keep a 5-lander. Maybe that was just really bad. But when you keep I keep a 5-lander. There's 12 land left in my deck, and I drew, 4 of them in what turn is it? Turn 10. I drew 4 out of 10. That's mathematically possible, obviously not really supposed to happen. His deck, again, this is the problem with forcing white, is he's got a favorite hoplite and he's got the Phalanx Leader, but he's playing 2 Ray of Dissolution, which they're fine. I don't know that I want to play 2 of them, but he's got 2 of them. They worked for him getting my Baleful Eidolon and my Spiteful Return, so I guess maybe that card, it's definitely gone up in value, but I don't think it's amazing, but worked good here. But he's playing, Snarecasters and Traveling Philosophers and Cavalry Pegasus, all decent cards. White is pretty deep, so you can play white and still hit stuff. Sunbond, it works, I guess, if you play 3 Laguna Band Elders and Ray of Dissolution. I guess you got yourself a mini combo, but it's heroic. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be bringing you more. If anybody has any interest in watching the Burn Notice deck, play some 8-mans or something, let me know. Maybe I'll record some of those. I've been pretty happy with that deck. I think it's pretty good. Some people think it takes no skill to pilot that deck. I disagree. It actually takes a lot of math and planning. You don't know when you need to remove creatures with Burn and when you need to try to kill people with Burn. But anyway, I play this guy, I chump block, I take 3, I lose. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll try to bring you more content. Sorry it's been a little while, but life happens and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, and we'll wish this guy a good game, and see you next time.